Bonjour, welcome to the first of many. Today we're going to be discussing the top 5 trends that I want to see die in 2021 heading into 2022. It's ironic we're talking about trends and here I am wearing my Rick Raymonds, which pretty much every person under the sun has at this point and every influencer is currently slaughtering. And yes, I'm wearing them inside the house for you, no other reason, because if my parents found this out, I would get whipped. Here is the outfit of the day. As you can see, I'm wearing a Rick singlet. I don't know I can't remember what this is called. I bought it so long ago, never wore it until I finally had doubts that pop so I could show it off. Along with that, wearing some ASOS pants, obviously the Rex, and some basic ass jewelry, but bang, nothing crazy. I forgot to say, while you're watching this, feel free to grab a nice cup of coffee. I'm drinking on a tall black. Join, sit, and enjoy the show. Let's get straight into this. Numbre uno, tie-dye. Aside from looking like a 60s trailer trash hipster who smoked too much DMT with Joe Rogan, it's so ugly. Tie-dye is difficult to wear, it looks tacky, and it screams, "Look at me!" ASAP Rocky slander is not allowed, but it hurts my heart knowing that he wore tie-dye with a dress shirt for whatever reason in this disgusting outfit. But overall, tie-dye reminds me of when you're in kindergarten and you're doing those hand-painted projects with your fingers and you feel like you've made this masterpiece, but in reality you just messed up a perfectly good shirt. Aside from people who obviously follow trends, tie-dye just seems to be wow, I'm so mysterious. Alternatives to tie-dye would be just burning your shirt and going shirtless. It's better than that hideous thing. Next, side bags. I didn't actually always hate side bags. In fact, I used to wear them. But with the resurgence of tracksuit wearing roadmen, I'm very much put off of them. I'd give you a verbal illustration of what a side bag looks like, but I'm pretty sure you already know. Just pair a grey tracksuit with some fake tacky Gucci hat and sling that bag on the side and boom, you know exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. Side bags are like the men's fast fashion mini Kelly, except there's no class to it whatsoever. Your average side bag wearer is gonna have their phone in it, if that, because you just rather put that in your pocket, and you'll probably find that positioned right next to a small blade with 1 gram of weed at most, and some molly if they can afford that, because they spent the rest of the money on their outfit to fund their Gucci hat at the flea market. Alternatives to a side bag would be maybe a tote if you want to look more artsy, but aside from that, let's just put side bags away. Before we get too deep, please drop below in the comments what trends you hate. I have some more that I absolutely despise, but I don't want to trigger too many people at once. Yeah, let me know. 3. Tabby Boots. This is more controversial. The first 2 are inarguably punishable trends to follow, but tabbies are a soft spot for many. To be honest, I'm not sure why. It's not like the majority of people want to pay homage to Mesa Margiela or Japanese culture, but it very much just seems like a trend to follow. I don't know what the obsession with these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking ass shoes are, but please keep that camel toe away from me. Yes, you can pull them off in a good fit, but they're hideously overplayed. Oh yeah. And it seems upon purchase grant an aura of elitism and a great sense of self. I can't say that I've personally experienced this because I don't own a pair, but it does seem from what I can see that users have these reactions. Alternatives to tabbies would just be a combat boot or anything else. Combat boots are also currently trending, however I feel like they're trending for a lot better reasons than just being Margiela and looking like a camel toe shoe. Quadro, Replica Clothing. A lot of people are divided about Replica Clothing. Look, I get it. You want to look cool and pay for less. Cool, great. Just don't claim that it's real. And just so you know, it does look a little bit odd to any person when you're wearing $10,000 worth of replicas and you get into a 1.5k Honda Civic and drive off. At that point, I would argue though that for the majority of people who wear replicas, it's solely to flex. A lot of young people's influence come from rap culture, which is very much loud, monogrammy items, and so they tend to wear those things, but you can't afford the price tag, so they get into replicas. It's all for the clout. A lot of people who buy replicas will tell you, I buy this because I like the style of this. If you like the style, just buy the imitation piece. You don't need to buy the exact thing that's branded with the tags inside. Why? It's clear this is all just a flex. Lastly, the iconic Jordan 1. The Jordan 1 in recent times has been absolutely slaughtered by influencers left, right, and center. The shoe a few years ago was an untouched grail that mostly sneakerheads, collectors, or basketball players would wear, but nothing really in between. Now you see every influencer under the sun wearing this with khaki pants, paired with a green shirt, thinking it's the most unique fit in the world. Like, look at these fits. Okay, I actually feel bad for roasting this one because it's kind of hard, but the rest of them, like, Bro, what? Can the influencers please stop touching and slaughtering pieces? Just don't touch the Crocs. They're the only piece of history that hasn't been totally annihilated by influencers. Alternatives to the Jordan 1 are something like the Cortez, or a shoe or silhouette that's similar but hasn't been overplayed and ran into the ground. Buy something that you like, don't just buy shit for the hype. My main thinking behind when I make purchases are that the purchase is based around things that I'm actually gonna wear, stuff I enjoy, and stuff I like. It's not based on what's trending. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and I also run 2 other channels. If you're interested in checking them out, they'll be in the bio below. Have a great day wherever you are, and let me know what trends you hate and what you love.